On today's episode, we are going to make a make-ahead breakfast bowl. First things first, we're gonna start with our potatoes because we need to get these. We're gonna do a parboil before we roast them in the oven. I've already got a mess and I haven't even started cooking yet. All right, so in this bowl, I have 2 pounds of potatoes and I need them 1-inch cubes. So to make life easier, I've got my handy dandy chopper, and this one, it does larger squares, and then I have another attachment that does little tiny squares. We're gonna use both of those, but right now we're gonna use the big square. I'm gonna cut it, and these are Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm gonna cut it about 1/2 inch thick, just because I want them all to be the same width. Sometimes you gotta beat it. And I'm not worrying about peeling these. I like to fill it up and kind of swirl it around and then drain it and then refill it just to kind of get some of that starch off the potatoes. All right. And then when that comes up to a boil, only gonna boil it for about 10 minutes because they're small pieces. We just wanna parboil them so that when we roast them, they'll get a nice crunch on the outside, but they'll be really soft on the inside. All right, the next item is our onion. Using our same squares, we are going to chop up our onion because this is also going in the breakfast bowls. About 2 cups. So I'm gonna pop this on a tray with parchment paper. Okay, I'm just gonna sprinkle these. On a sheet pan. Ooh, that's hot. So my potatoes are done, parboiling, I should say. See if I can do this without burning myself. Now we're just gonna shock them in some ice water. And that'll just help cool them because we don't want mashed potatoes. We're gonna just drizzle the peppers and the onions with a little extra virgin olive oil, and then we're gonna do some seasoned salt and some pepper. Dump these out. Okay, we're gonna pop these in the oven for about 30-40 minutes. And while that's cooking, we're gonna go ahead and start the next process. We'll start with 30 minutes and then we'll see how it looks. All right, so the next step is we are gonna cook 12 eggs. We're just gonna scramble those and then we're gonna set that aside. And then once the peppers and the eggs are done, we're just gonna combine them all into some meal prep containers. Okay, so I've got 12 eggs. We're gonna scramble these up. All right, there's my 12 eggs. I'm just gonna add a little bit of heavy cream, salt, a little pepper. Okay, so I think I forgot to hit record on that one. Anyway, I've got my meal prep containers set out, and I've just evenly distributed the eggs, and now I'm doing the same thing for the potatoes. And then here are our peppers and onions. This would be good with like some salsa verde. That looks good. We are going to put some green onion and some cheese. And then the next step is to add some cheese. All right, these are done. Like I said, you can freeze them, or if you want, just stick them in your fridge if you think you're gonna eat them all.